Welcome to the beautiful island of Saint Lucia, the latest destination to take us, quite fortunately, on location. Known for its lush topography, Saint Lucia is the very picture of an island paradise, a quiet, peaceful place that offers holidaymakers a bit of sun-drenched serenity at what is still a fairly affordable price. But the country would like to become also a port of call for investors, a safe and stable place to do business that offers strategic access to the wider Caribbean region and beyond. We're here to explore what makes Saint Lucia unique, apart from its exceptional beauty, and to reveal what as yet undiscovered opportunities the country can offer foreign investors. Join me as we go on location. Saint Lucia is an English-speaking island in the eastern part of the Caribbean. Having gained independence in 1979, the country remains a member of the Commonwealth of Nations associated with the United Kingdom. But its heritage is a mixture of African, Asian, and French, as well as Anglo-Saxon, and these influences still filter through in the cuisine, music, and culture of the island, something that adds to its charm for visitors. So, too, does the typically friendly welcome from the locals.
In any country, the key is not just the beauty of the country. It's not just the topography of the country. It's not just the fact that we have a World Heritage Site called the Pitons. What is different and what makes the key difference is the population, the people. The St. Lucian people are warm, they're open, they're hospitable, they're accommodating, and if I may say so, they're also very, very charming. They will make you feel at home here in this country. So as much as people will tell you that our prized assets include the beauty of this country, the extraordinary topography, the fauna, the hills, the mountains, the beaches, no. For me, it's really the people that matter. And I just want to make the point that any investor who comes to this country will feel immediately that they are at home and they can feel part of this country.
Saint Lucia's main selling point as a tourism destination is the diversity of its natural areas, with mountains, volcanoes, sulfur springs, rainforests, and a ruggedly beautiful coastline, all just waiting to be explored. The island also sells romance. It's one of the world's consistently top-rated locations for weddings and honeymoons. Tourism is the biggest driver of the country's economy, employing roughly 20,000 people. The island is especially popular with North American tourists, and Saint Lucia has direct air connections to most major gateways on the U.S. East Coast, as well as to the United Kingdom. After taking a hit from the global financial crisis, the tourism industry is seeing a rebound, and Saint Lucia has been given a boost by an increase in cruise ship arrivals. And, thanks to upgraded offerings such as the picturesque Rodney Bay Marina and the regattas it plays host to each year, the number of yachting visitors has grown twofold since the depths of the crisis. Meanwhile, St. Lucia's reputation for beauty, luxury, and romance has the island perfectly placed in the sights of such high-end resort brands as Sandals, which is now in expansion mode in the island.
We employ 1,800 St. Lucians, and our economic footprint here is 75 million US a year, which represents 6% of GDP. We have 3 resorts here in St. Lucia. St. Lucia has been voted a top wedding destination in the world, which bodes well with our concept of romance and couples. It's also well positioned in the Caribbean, and airlift is easily had from North America and Europe. It's English speaking, the people are very friendly, the government was easy to work with and still is. The incentives are excellent, taxation is moderate. So it was really automatic, and we've now blossomed from 200 rooms to 800 rooms, and we're very happy here.
Well, St. Lucia has already begun to distinguish itself in the tourism market. We have carved out a niche for ourselves in a high-end boutique area, and we need to build on that. The natural allure of St. Lucia, the natural attractiveness and the fact that some of its resorts have continually received global accolades for their specific offerings lends itself to us furthering that proposition in the investment market as an investment location.
The targeted, careful approach applied to St. Lucia's tourism industry can be applied also in other realms.
I think if you look at a vision of St. Lucia, I would say it should be developed into a high-end boutique garden island that removes any obstacles by way of movement, by way of access to services, social services, economic services, and has a relaxed atmosphere, but is also efficient and very effective in what it does. In one phrase, I would say, if we look at our tourism handle, which is simply beautiful, then we can make that the aspirational handle for our type of development.
While tourism will naturally remain important to St. Lucia, other sectors are also being promoted for investment. Job creation is a key imperative of the government, so foreign companies are being encouraged to make use of the local workforce and to explore business opportunities in alternative energy, ICT and telecoms, business process outsourcing, manufacturing, and other industries. Investment is also being sought in hard infrastructure like roads, airports, and seaports, and soft infrastructure like education and healthcare. fDi spoke with a few foreign companies that have heeded the investment call so far.
Digital has been in the market for the last 12 years. We currently employ about 150 persons directly, but we have offsprings of dealer stores, distributors, etc. Apart from that, skilled labor, it's something for a small market, that's something that you probably think that it's not available. The employees are very skilled, and so we're able to export, and that's part of the things that we know that's keen to us. So growth in terms of employee development is very possible here, and that's something that investors look for, and that's what has kept us here in St. Lucia.
WLBL was founded in 1974, and it was a greenfield by Heineken, and it was meant and built as the first brewery that Heineken wanted to have in the Caribbean to supply the Caribbean. And yeah, that's why this year we are celebrating 40 years anniversary, yes, and we expect 40 years more to come. And I think these are 40 years of success, we could say. We see the future bright, and we think that the conditions are given to continue growing. But it's clear that we are investing a lot, and we're doing a lot to make that happen. And what I like from Saint Lucia is has that perfect mix, you know, between Europe and Latin world. You have the sun, people are happy, enjoyment is there. I love the weather, I love the place, and I love the people here, so it's a great place to live.
While famous for its wonderful weather, the economic climate in the Caribbean region has not been so sunny in the years since the global financial crisis. As a small, tourism-reliant economy, St. Lucia in particular has been battered by some of the global financial headwinds. However, there are signs that the economy is in a recovery phase, and with the new investment promotion efforts now underway, there is hope that the economy can diversify a bit away from tourism. fDi surely has a key role to play in this diversification and also in helping the government tackle the unemployment problem that St. Lucia, as well as many of its neighbors, face.
We are optimistic, and we think we have taken steps to deal with our fiscal issues as well. So the investor will be able to look at St. Lucia, understanding that it is a country that is very mindful of its own fiscal prudence and ensuring that we place an environment where the investor is comfortable that they will have significant returns by investing here. St. Lucia is a country that has a very well-trained and trainable workforce. We know that St. Lucia is proud to say that we have 2 Nobel laureates, and they were educated here before they went away. And we have made it our business to ensure that our people continue their education, not only as it relates to the University of the West Indies, but right now placing a lot of attention on some of the technical and vocational subjects. So at the moment we have high unemployment, but we have a youth that is very much well trained in ICT, and if investors come in here, they know that the workforce is ready.
Saint Lucia is just emerging from a very debilitating economic contraction. And of course, when you have crisis, then it also provides you with opportunities. So we have decided to rethink our economic strategy, particularly into the medium term. It means, therefore, that we have had to engage in adopting certain kinds of fiscal measures to contain expenditure, but at the same time to emerge leaner, stronger, and more focused. I think we have accomplished those objectives, and this economy is now stronger and better poised for the future. I'm confident about the future and have no doubt that Saint Lucia will find its place in the Caribbean and in the wider world.
Now, we've given you just a glimpse of what the economy has to offer in terms of potential and what the island has to offer a visitor and as a potential investor. And we certainly hope you've enjoyed this tour as much as we have. Join me next time to see where we go on location.